Steel City. Is everybody ready to go? Let's proclaim the greatest radio show.
Welcome, fans, to another episode of The Spread. I'm your host, Jim Sella, in studio with JK47 and J-Dash. How you guys feeling today?
Hot.
Humid. Ready to talk about some Boston Red Sox? They wish they were hot.
Yeah, and they're not. Right now, they're sitting at 22 and 26 on the season. A big disappointment for Boston fans, I'm sure. And they just snapped a 3-game losing streak yesterday. They're not playing that well. Over the past 25 games, 10 and 15. And really, people want to point at the pitching staff. Clay Buchholz leads the team with a 4.33 ERA. They have Wade Malley out there. They really don't have much pitching out there. Although they did call up Eduardo Rodriguez to make his MLB debut yesterday, Thursday, against the Rangers.
Dominated.
And he dominated. 7 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 7 Ks, no earned runs. He got the win. So it's nice to see him come up. I'd like to see Brian Johnson and Henry Owens come up in this rotation as well, because the rotation's bad. But you got to look at the offense, too. This offense is just not getting it done right now. Shane Victorino was actually placed on a DL with a left calf strain, but he's only played in 172 games with the Red Sox since signing with them in 2013, so you really can't rely on him. They just called up Rusney Castillo and sent down Jackie Bradley. Castillo really hasn't got hot yet either. He's hitting just .211 right now through 19 at-bats. He looked good in a short sample last season, but you really can't rely on him right now either. But just look at these bats, 47. No one's really getting it done outside of Pedroia, I'd say.
Yeah, Pedroia's having a solid season. That's just about it. I mean, Hanley Ramirez was hot the first month of the season, and then once it hit May 1st, he just pretty much ran into a brick wall.
Yeah, he struggled mightily in May, and he actually hit his first home run last game, his first home run of May. But really, he was hitting well over 300 after April, and he's hitting just 257 right now, a 311 on base. That's not good at all. Betts is only hitting 250.
Ortiz is another one. He's struggled this year. I mean, his walk rate's still good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, aside from that, I mean...
216 average, garbage.
Well, I mean, people aren't getting in base in front of him, and even if so, I mean, how much bat speed does this guy really have left?
Yeah, he only has 6 home runs right now as well, so you'd like to see him pick all this up a little bit. Napoli, he got real hot recently. I think he had, 4 home runs in a 4-game stretch, something like that.
Well, he had 2 in the game at one point.
Yeah, I was actually watching that game, but he hasn't had a good season all in all, and he's slowed down very, very recently. Swihart, they called him up earlier in the season to take over a catcher. He's been struggling, hitting just .219 and 64 bats, no jacks, 19 Ks and 2 walks. Xander Bogaerts, he hasn't had his breakout season yet.
No, he has not.
Just hitting .268.
I mean, Sandoval's been underachieving, too. I mean, you'd like to... But, I mean, this is pretty much what he's going to give you, though, until it comes playoff time. Then this guy just takes his game to a whole new level.
I'd like to believe he's better than a .263 hitter.
I would hope so. I mean, he's been so off and on with injuries and struggles, and he was actually inconsistent whenever he played in San Francisco. Like I said, I mean, he was at his best whenever the playoffs came.
But, yeah, you said Pedroia's hitting the ball well. They actually moved him to the leadoff spot, moved Betts down a spot, hopefully get him going. But Betts, Hanley, Sandoval, Bogaerts, Swihart, Napoli, Ortiz, none of these guys are hitting the ball well. Who needs to step up and lead this team and get this offense going?
Big Papi.
Well, I mean, they were winning whenever Hanley was hitting.
Yes, they were. Is it Hanley? Is it Ortiz? Even Betts. Betts should be a spark for this team.
I'm going to say all the above. Because, I mean, Betts getting on base, Pedroia being on base, that sets the table for these other guys. At least give them a chance to get these runs in. I mean, if you're not batting with runners on base, you know, pitchers can try to pitch around you.
Out of all of them, I think it's David Ortiz. Ortiz got to show he can still hit and get this offense going.
He's the heart and soul of all of Boston.
He is the heart and soul of that Boston fan base.
Of all of Boston. He should be the mayor.
If you remember, they actually had Alan Craig at one point. They optioned him to the minors. He was only hitting 135 through 52.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Yeah, he really fell off that after that Liz Frank injury he had with St. Louis. But Pedroia, you're the only one doing it out there. No one else is getting it done. I need to see Ortiz, Betts, or Hanley, like we said, one of those three step it up and get this offense going. And we need to see those minor league pitchers get called up for this rotation, because even if this offense does get it going, this rotation is so bad that I don't think they're going to be able to handle a full season.
Let alone the playoffs.
They ain't making it.
So will they make the playoffs?
No.
No.
You're saying no. I'm going to say yes, they bounce back. Ortiz picks it up a little bit, hits 250 by season's end, gets around 25 jacks. I'm going to say Hanley picks it back up. I'm going to say Betts has a huge breakout here at some point and really catches fire.
I just think they all continue to suck, and Boston wallows in their misery.
Boston was my original prediction to win this division.
Yeah.
Suck at Boston.
Done with it already, huh?
Well, not that. I mean, it's actually quite honestly too early to say.
Oh, it is.
Because Tampa Bay's still playing well. New York found themselves a little bit within the last week or so.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. This division is still up for grabs. Toronto isn't playing like everyone thought they would. Tampa Bay has actually been one of the better teams in the division, like you were saying. The Yankees were actually 1-10 over a short stretch there, and then they just caught fire recently. But the Yankees don't have much pitching either. The Blue Jays pitching isn't that great. I like Tampa Bay's pitching, but their bats aren't that great. And the Orioles, I'm not sold on them as well. So
No.
I could definitely see Boston still putting it all together and taking control of this division.
Oh, very well. I mean, they're far from being out of it. I mean, this division's been swinging from team to team to team since the season began. There's already been 3 teams, I think, that have actually been in first place.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was more than that.
Yeah, it might actually be 4. I can't remember if Baltimore shared time at the top or not. They might have.
When they were all 0-0, they were tied.
Well, that's it. Thank you guys for coming in studio. Hopefully Boston can get it going for you Boston fans. You guys can follow us on Twitter at bet_the_spread. You can follow me on Twitter at betjimthewin. Check out the website at thespreadnews.simplesite.com. Like us on Facebook and keep subscribing to that YouTube channel. We're closing in on 1 million subscribers in about 10 years.